So we've got a very exciting delivery of a rather large shed, which is going to be our kitchen for the dome. So we always use Foresters Garden Buildings. They're local to us, and as you can see, we've got a flat pack shed which we're going to build later, hopefully. But yeah, the base is massive, so yeah, that's good. Plenty of space for all the kitchen stuff. So yeah, this is a flat pack shed, and now we've got to build it. And you'd think, you know, we built that A-frame over there, you'd think it'd be fine. But I'm actually really worried about this. I think it's really, really difficult. And also, getting it up there, also going to be slightly tricky because we can't get these on the tractor, they're too big. So I think they're going to have to go on the roof of my car. Oh, my poor car. So we've got the base and one of the sides on. I think that's probably enough weight for my car. So I'm going to whiz that up the top, and then we're just going to mainly concentrate on levelling the base, I think, today. So time for the shed base. We originally put all these pavement slabs here just to kill the grass underneath and kind of let them settle. So they've been settling now for a few months. So we're putting them all up. We're going to get the sand, put a bed of sand and put them back on, and then hopefully that should be a nice level base for our base. Who needs a gym, eh, when you've got Trapped and Cream boot camp?
That is very true.
Show off. So we started mowing to make all this bit flat, and the belts come off.
I know. So what happened is a 1-minute job of mowing has now turned into a probably, what, 25 half-hour job by the time we got down to get the tools, bring the tools back up, take it off, put it back together. And this is why everything always takes that much longer.
Yeah, tell me about it. Well, at least it's a easy fix and the belt hasn't snapped.
Yes, because what? Each belt is what, about 30 pounds?
Yeah, something like that.
I'd rather it didn't snap.
No. Okay, what do I need?
Half hour later, and I've managed to mow it all now. So now what we're going to do is just get the sand, which I have over here. We've got 3 bags of it. We're just going to make a thin base and then get it all level. I brought up my roller as well, which is over there. And we'll just roller it flat and get the spirit level on it and hope that it all works. And then we can put that on.
So at the moment we're just measuring the distance between these floor beams, whatever they're called, joists, just so that when we put it on the patio slabs that we don't get a gap, because we don't have quite enough patio slabs, so we're leaving little gaps in the middle. We just want to make sure that the floor beams are going to sit perfectly on the patio slabs. So far so good, we're nearly there. So, can we or can we not build a shed in the hour we have if we have to get the kids from school?
No hope. We still got to go down and get the roof. Yeah, I've not built a shed before.
No, I've never built a shed either, so
I'm sure it'll be fine. It can't be that difficult. So you've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces and 2 roof bits.
Yeah.
Just screw it all together.
Okay, let's see how we get on then. That was interesting. It's a bit hairy at times, and then the Wicks man arrives, so I had to sprint down the bottom of the field. But yeah, you can see the shell of the shed. You can imagine having your sink here and doing your cooking, and then like sitting at your breakfast bar, having a cup of tea. Yeah, can you see it? So we managed to get the roof panels on, which is good. We haven't felted the roof yet, but at least it's not gonna blow away overnight. So there's our little shed. It's dark in there now, but we'll crack some lighting in here, and I've got loads in the inside, like ply out it all, put vinyl on the floor, put a sink in here. Oh man, it's never ending. But that is quite a big job done now, so I'm pleased about that. This morning I roofed the shed. Obviously it's got all the overhanging bits. We've still got to do the fascia panels, but I'm gonna use Brian for that. I also put in the, whatever it's called, windows. And next is painting. So I'm going to paint this, this kind of grey colour, which hopefully tie it all in. So yeah, a lot of painting to do. So this is how Silver Cops is coming out. It's a bit battleshipy, but I think it will tie in with the blue and the grey and the grey. You know, I'm going with it. I've started now, so that's all we can do. The kitchen shed has now had its second coat. I've also filled in, like there was loads of holes and stuff, so I've filled them in with filler and painted over it. So that's all looking good now. I've started painting my fence panels as well, but I ran out of paint, so I've just gone to get some more. But yeah, the next thing to do is inside. So we're going to put 18mm thick ply on the floor and 9mm ply on the walls, although it's going to be a bit fiddly, and I'm tempted just to put the ply on the wall that's going to have the sink on it. But I'm not sure, I'll see how I get on. Right, well here's my 18mm thick ply, and that is going on the floor, basically just to reinforce the floor. I'm just worried this is a bit thin, we're going to have lots of traffic, so I just wanted to put an extra layer in. Obviously that does not fit in there, so I just need to whiz like a tiny bit, like, well, that much off. Now I don't have one of those fancy pants straight edge jobbies for my saw, so this is my hack, and then this will run along my line, along my straight edge. So I've clamped it in place, I've measured it a gazillion times, so hopefully it will work. Oh my god, this is heavy. Check it out, perfect fit. I wish I could have filmed. Trying to get it in was a bit of a kerfuffle, and I was like here, I had one leg stuck here, and I had the board up here that was stuck on this bit, and I literally thought, I'm stuck, and I haven't got my phone on me. In the end I just had to, like, sheer brute force and ignorance, shove it down, hammer it into place, and then, yeah, so that's good now. Today I'm going to try and get all the ply into the kitchen, so like ply out the inside of it basically. It's raining, it's a really manky day. I therefore can't put the generator outside because I can't get the generator wet. So I brought everything down here under the shower cover, and I'm just basically cutting. I've measured everything. So I'm like writing, I need a 166 by 16. So I'm just like basically cutting everything I need. So we've made excellent progress with the kitchen shed. We've painted this wall blue, all this rest of it's getting a paler blue, and my friend Rachel came over and helped me to build these cupboards. So this cupboard is going to have the Butler sink on it, which means that we don't have any space for legs, so I'm going to put that on a bit of ply. This is going to have drawers, there's going to be a fridge, and then we're going to put a worktop across here as well. So this is getting there, slowly but surely. I've got my helper, which is marvellous. William was helping, as you can see, but he's now given up and is pulling the roller around. So yeah, once this is all painted, then we're going to work on getting all the plumbing and everything in. So I finished painting everything I want to paint in here, so that is all done, and now we need to lay the floor. So everything's now cleared out. So we're going to go and get the flooring. It arrived yesterday, and basically it's just like spray on glue on this side, spray on the side of the you can do some sweeping, thanks. Spray on the side of the vinyl and then lay it down. So I've just sprayed the first part with my self-adhesive spray, and now I'm just going to try and get this. I'm not sure it's exactly the right size because you only ordered like 3 metres or 2.5 metres, so it might be a little tiny bit big. Okay, kitchen update. So all the electrics are in now. So we've got the panel for the boiler, which is outside. That's for the fridge, I think, which is there. And lights for the outside, which are going to have the festoon lights, and then that's a switch for this light. So that's all in. We've just got the worktop in, which needs a couple of brackets. I picked these bar stools up on Facebook Marketplace, so they fit perfectly there. So this side's all looking all right, apart from the tools, you know. This side's not so good. So I just picked up another 1,000 unit from Wix to go here, and it's missing 2 of those little round things that fit in there. It's missing 3 of them. So it means another trip back to Wix tomorrow to try and find them so I can build that cupboard and put that there. Then only once that's there can I then put the bit of worktop in. I also need to cut a piece of worktop here so that I can, because this sink doesn't have anything to get the tap out of, so I need to basically have all the plumbing down there. So I need to cut a bit of worktop to go here to fit the sink, the tap in. And then I can do my splashback. I'll show you what I bought. So I've just bought these peel and stick, they're like 3D tiles to go all along the back there. So I don't know what they're like. I'll let you know, but yeah, they're kind of like ridgy, so hopefully they should look a bit more like tiles. So lots to do, but progress has been made. So we completed plumbing in the Butler sink. Basically, I just got a waste trap that did both sides, and the plumber plumbed all this in for me because I wasn't feeling confident in doing it at all. Because we use such a heavy Butler sink, I've put all these just extra bits of wood to reinforce because I just wasn't sure how strong this cupboard would be. But because I got 2 separate ones, at least it's got this section in the middle which is going to support this very, very heavy Butler sink a bit better. And then I just basically cut off a bit of this worktop and put it behind so we could get the tap in. And then Rachel, my lovely friend, had this spare splashback, so I just used that, and because of the height difference, I just used a bit of it here to silicone sealing it in. My sticky tiles actually worked really well. I completely cocked up this end, and this bit needs gluing back. I literally took it off and redid it about 6 times, so that's why that didn't work quite so well. But on the whole, I'm quite pleased with the look of it. So I just went and got a few bits and pieces to make it look more homely, old-fashioned scales. And then, yeah, got all the cupboards in. I managed to get my handles on, and they just filled up with all the things you could need to cook your dinner up here. And then again, I did this blank, got all the drawers. I just went a bit grey mad, didn't I? Let's face it. So yeah, so that worked. That side worked really well. We just got the worktop in and put brackets underneath so that it's all held in place. And then, yeah, for this side, I just bought some table legs to put this side, and then it's resting on this. So managed to get it all level because you can adjust the table legs. So that's it completed. It's got a light in here and working fridge, and it's just like a little kitchen in a shed, basically. Thank you for watching. If you want to subscribe to the channel, just hit the button and then you'll see all of our new content. We really love hearing from our subscribers. In fact, the other day I had a comment to say that I sound like Miss Rabbit from Peppa Pig. So if you think I sound like Miss Rabbit, do let us know. Hopefully see you again soon.